Welcome, loyal members of the Portal Dallas Cowboys News fan community. We're buzzing with anticipation here at Dallas Cowboys News, constantly scouring the landscape of the NFL for the latest updates, whispers, and groundbreaking moves that could shape the future of our beloved team. Today, we're diving deep into a topic that has every Cowboys fan dreaming big, the monumental possibility of adding a true game record to our defensive line. We're talking, of course, about none other than the powerhouse defensive tackle, Chris Jones. Imagine the impact, the sheer dominance, the shift in power dynamics if Jones were to don the star. This isn't just a rumor, it's a conversation about what it truly means to elevate a defense from great to absolutely elite. Chris Jones is not just a defensive lineman, he is a force of nature, a disruptive anomaly, and arguably the most impactful interior defensive lineman in the National Football League. His resume speaks for itself: multiple Super Bowl championships, countless Pro Bowl selections, All-Pro honors, and a consistent ability to single-handedly collapse offensive pockets and blow up run plays. What makes Jones so uniquely valuable is his rare combination of size, speed, power, and an unyielding motor. He can shed blocks with surprising agility for a man his size, convert speed to power with devastating effectiveness, and boasts an array of pass rush moves that leave offensive linemen grasping at air. He doesn't just occupy blockers, he dictates the flow of an offense. For the Cowboys, a team that has consistently sought to establish a dominant presence in the trenches, bringing in a player of Jones' caliber would be nothing short of a transformational event. Think about our current defensive setup. We have Micah Parsons, an undeniable defensive player of the year candidate who can wreak havoc from anywhere. We have DeMarcus Lawrence, a veteran leader who continues to set the edge and bring pressure. But what we've often lacked is that consistent, truly elite interior pressure that forces quarterbacks off their spot from the middle, creating easier paths for our edge rushers and disruptors like Parsons. This is precisely where Chris Jones would slot in, not just as a piece of the puzzle, but as the cornerstone around which an already formidable defense could become truly impenetrable. His presence would command double teams, freeing up Parsons to terrorize quarterbacks even more effectively. It would open lanes for other rushers, turning potential sacks into definite ones. And against the run, his ability to blow up plays in the backfield would give our linebackers cleaner looks and fewer blockers to shed. He transforms a good defense into a championship-caliber unit. The viability of acquiring a player of Jones' magnitude is, of course, a complex discussion, primarily centered around two critical factors: cap space and asset compensation. Jones commands a superstar salary, a contract befitting his status as one of the best players in the league, regardless of position. The Cowboys, known for their shrewd financial management under Stephen Jones, would need to navigate their salary cap carefully. This might involve restructuring existing contracts, making tough decisions on other roster pieces, or being prepared to commit a significant portion of future cap space to secure his services. However, the investment, in this case, would be in a proven commodity who immediately elevates the entire defense and, by extension, the team's Super Bowl aspirations. If he were to hit the free agent market, the competition would be fierce, with multiple teams vying for his talent. If it were a trade scenario, the Cowboys would need to be willing to part with significant draft capital, potentially a first-round pick and more, a testament to his immense value. The question becomes, for a team with Super Bowl aspirations that has fallen short in recent years, is the reward worth the risk and the investment? For a player of Chris Jones' caliber, the answer for many would be a resounding yes. Furthermore, his veteran presence and championship experience would be invaluable in the Cowboys' locker room. He's been to the mountaintop, he knows what it takes to win in the biggest moments, and he brings a mentality of relentless pursuit of excellence. That kind of leadership, especially from a defensive anchor, can be contagious and elevate the performance of every player around him. Imagine the mentorship he could provide to younger defensive linemen, shaping the future of our defensive front. His arrival would signal a clear all-in mentality from the front office, a declaration that the time is now to contend for a Lombardi trophy. It would send a powerful message to the rest of the league. The Dallas Cowboys are serious about winning, and they are willing to make the moves necessary to achieve their ultimate goal. This isn't just about adding talent, it's about adding the final, crucial piece that could genuinely push this team over the edge. In conclusion, the prospect of Chris Jones joining the Dallas Cowboys is more than just a captivating rumor. It's a strategic fantasy that could become a reality. His addition would fundamentally alter the landscape of our defense, providing the elite interior pressure we've craved, complementing our existing stars, and transforming us into a truly dominant unit capable of stifling any offense in the league. The financial implications and potential trade assets would be substantial, but the payoff, a legitimate chance at a Super Bowl, could be priceless. As always, we at Dallas Cowboys News will continue to track every whisper, every report, and every potential development. Stay tuned to the Portal Dallas Cowboys News fan channel for all the breaking news and in-depth analysis. Don't miss any updates on how our Cowboys are building towards championship glory. Oh man, can we just talk about this for a second? Chris Jones to the Cowboys. Just typing that out gives me chills. Seriously, think about it. We've been talking about needing that disruptive force in the middle of our defensive line for years, right? We've seen flashes, sure, but a consistent, game-wrecking interior presence? That's been the missing piece, the ultimate puzzle solver. And Chris Jones? BIS that guy. He's not just an elite defensive tackle, he's a true superstar, a guy who changes games by himself. I watch him play, and it's like he's playing a different sport than everyone else. He blows up run plays. He's in the quarterback's face before they even know what's happening, and he just creates chaos. Absolute, beautiful chaos. Imagine him lined up next to Parsons. I'm picturing it now. Parsons coming off the edge, D-Law setting the tone, and then Chris Jones just collapsing the pocket from the inside. Quarterbacks would have nowhere to go. It would be a nightmare for opposing offenses. Our pass rush would be unblockable. And not just the pass rush, our run defense, which has had its moments of weakness, would become ironclad. You just don't run on a line with Jones in the middle. This isn't just adding a good player, it's adding a foundational piece that elevates everyone around him. He makes Parsons even better, if that's even possible. He makes our linebackers' jobs easier. He would make our entire defense legendary. Now, of course, the logical side of my brain kicks in and screams about the contract. This guy is going to cost serious money. And we know how Jerry and Steven are with the cap. But for a player like Chris Jones, this is when you open the wallet. This is when you go all in. This is the move that signals you're not just trying to win the division, you're trying to win the whole damn thing. How many times have we been close, only to fall short because we couldn't get that one crucial stop, or generate that one crucial pressure? Jones closes that gap. He's a Super Bowl champion. He knows what it takes, and he brings that winning mentality that you can't really teach. I'm hyped, man. Like, genuinely hyped at the thought of it. It feels like a move that could shift the entire balance of power in the NFC. We've got the pieces, we've got the coaching, mostly, but that one true interior disruptor has always been the holy grail. If somehow, someway, the Cowboys manage to pull this off and bring Chris Jones to Dallas, I might just lose my mind. It would be the most exciting defensive acquisition in years, perhaps even decades. It's time to stop just being good and start being truly dominant. This would be the move to make us Super Bowl ready. Fingers crossed, Cowboys Nation, fingers crossed.